Hi, my name is Ryan Guilfoyle, and I'm a student at the International Sports Science Association. Today I'm going to be going over the game of basketball and how to improve vertical leap, quickness, really all of the important skills to have while playing basketball, just to get that advantage over everybody else. So how I'm going to break it down is I'm going to go from the warm-ups into the actual workouts themselves, and then I'm going to go down to the static stretching cool-down portion of it. Now this workout can be used anywhere from 6 to 8 to 12 weeks, really depending on how long you want to go for it. It can actually be tweaked a little bit and used really any part of the season, whether it be the off season, preseason, or even during the season while you're playing. Main focal point is just to make sure that you are still playing basketball at least every day. If you're not doing basketball drills at the beginning of your workout, make sure you're at least shooting around afterwards. You don't want to get your muscles used to lifting and not to shooting or dribbling or passing, any of that. So a lot of these are going to help build a lot of the muscles that you do use while you are playing basketball. So just follow me and enjoy.
Warming up is very important as it will help reduce the chance of muscle pulls or joint injuries, making sure that the blood is flowing to those certain areas that you're going to be using while you're exercising. So we'll start off here with just your basic suicide run. That'll be starting at the baseline and going back and forth between the baseline and the free throw line, half court line, the other side's free throw line, and the other baseline. Just staying at 75, between 75 and 50%, just to get the blood moving. You don't really need to go out in a full-out sprint, but this is just to get that heart rate up and warm you up. Next, Mike and drills are going to be constant reverse layups, trying to keep the ball above your waist at all times. Starting just behind the three-point line, take 2 dribbles and lay it up with your right hand. After that, you'll do the same thing with your left. From about 15 feet away, you'll take shots off the backboard, alternating, making sure you get your own rebound. You want to constantly be moving, get that heart rate up. Another way to do this, if you have another person working out with you, is just be running back and forth yourself and have them pass you the ball as opposed to getting your own rebound each time. Dribbling at a 45-degree angle, make sure that you're dribbling with your right hand when going right and your left hand when going left. When switching hands, try to go either behind the back or under the legs. This is to ensure that your body is between the defender and the ball. Now that you're all warmed up, we'll get right into the workouts. So Monday's going to start with chest and triceps. The breakdown is going to be bench press, incline bench press, dumbbell fly, incline dumbbell fly, lying tricep extension, tricep press down, and the cable overhead tricep extension. For the bench press, lie flat on the bench with your feet flat on the floor. You're going to grasp the bar slightly more than shoulder width apart. Lower the bar in a straight line, slightly below the nipples. You're going to push the weight straight up, back into the starting position. This here is going to overload your pecs and develop upper body strength. An alternate way to do the bench press is to do it with dumbbells. It's going to be the same exact motion. You're going to bring it down until you feel that pull in your chest, and you're just going to push it right back up. The incline bench press is going to use the same technique as the regular bench press. Make sure you're pushing the weight straight up, not too far in front of you, as this can result in back, shoulder, or elbow injury. Incline bench press is going to help develop that upper chest. Alternate for the incline bench press is the incline dumbbell press. It's going to be the same exact motion. Make sure you're going slow and steady and feeling that muscle pull in your pectorals. Decline bench press Same thing as the bench press and the incline, only you're going to be at a 45-degree angle going backwards. So this one is going to be bringing the bar down just a little bit further down on your chest, about at your sternum. This one's going to be better for your lower pecs. For dumbbell flies, you're going to be laying flat on your back. You're going to be using a much lower weight than you would be using for the press. You're going to bring the dumbbells out to your side, make sure you're feeling that pull in the pectorals, and you're just going to be bringing it back up, making sure to squeeze that chest as you bring them up. Incline dumbbell flies are going to be the same as the dumbbell flies, only you're going to be at a 45-degree angle as opposed to laying flat on your back. These are going to work more on your upper chest. Lying tricep extensions, also called skull crushers. You're going to use an easy bar or a barbell. You're going to lower the weight down to your forehead and bring it back up using your tricep muscles. Now you want to keep your upper arms perpendicular to the ground for this one. Using the cables, the tricep press down is a similar motion to the overhead tricep extension, only you're going to be pushing the weight down. You're also going to keep that shoulder to elbow perpendicular to the ground, making sure that you pause at the bottom, flex that tricep muscle. These can be done with a straight bar. They can also be done with the tricep press down bar or the V bar. Some people like doing them with the revolving curl bar, and you can also do it with the rope. Speaking of the rope, this is what I'm going to be using for the overhead tricep extension. This one I'm going to be leaning slightly forward and using the same motion as the lying tricep extension. I'm just going to be pulling the weight above my head, keeping those upper arms straight. Tuesday's focus is plyometrics and endurance exercises, so I'll go into some of those right now. First, squat hops. You're going to be going down into a squat, jumping up as high as you can, making sure you catch yourself on the way down, jumping right back up. Box jumps, jump up onto a box or platform, step down, and repeat as necessary. High knees, fast hands, self-explanatory. Just going to go as fast as you can, trying to drive your legs up. Lunge jumps, you're going to do a lunge, jump up, switching legs while you're up in the air. Slow and controlled. Wednesday is going to be an active rest day. I suggest playing basketball during that time, which means either playing pickup games, doing drills with buddies, or just shooting around. Thursday, back and buys. I'm going to start with the warm-up, go into barbell rows, seated cable rows, back extensions, dumbbell curls, and preacher curls. For the barbell row, you're going to use that pronated grip again, and in a rowing motion, you're going to pull it up towards your chest, pausing slightly at the top and lowering back down. For the seated cable rows, you're going to extend the arms and legs fully. You're going to feel that stretch in the lats and rhombus. So without jerking, pull the handles towards the chest, hold that contraction, and then return to the starting point. For the back extension, starting position is going to be hanging over the support at your waist level. Putting your hands on your chest, you start with that body straight and bend at the waist, keeping the spine rigid. Return to that starting position, and you're going to hold the position. Move slowly as this works on your lower back. It's also going to work on those hamstrings as well, which are trying to keep you supported. For dumbbell curls, standing shoulder width apart, you're going to grasp the dumbbells with a supine grip, which means your palms are going to be facing up. Your arms are going to start extended. You're going to bend one arm at a time until the weight approaches the shoulder. Then you're going to return to the starting position and repeat with the other arm. This can also be done with both arms at the same time or even with a barbell. Sitting at a preacher stand, grasp the barbell, dumbbells, or curl bars. Use a supinated grip, hold the weight, place the elbows on the preacher stand while fully extending your elbows. You're then going to bend your arms and curl the weight towards your face till they're almost touching your collarbone. Then you're going to return to the starting position. Friday's workout will consist of legs, plyometrics, and endurance exercises. We'll be doing squats, deadlifts, leg curls, leg press, leg extension, calf raises on the leg press machine, and the endurance exercises for 20 minutes. For the squats, stand with your feet approximately shoulder width apart, and you're going to slowly squat until your hips are lower than your knees. You're going to drive those heels back up, making sure it's a slow and controlled motion and your back is straight the entire time. You're going to learn to brace the abdominal muscles and breathe normally during this lift. For the deadlift, stand with your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outward. You're going to squat down, grasp the bar using a pronated grip. Make sure you keep your back flat, chest up, arms out, or arms straight, and keep your eyes focused ahead. You're going to lift the bar by extending the knees and hips, and return the bar back down. Leg curls are really important to help work the hamstrings. So sitting here, you're resting the pads of the machine just below the calf muscles. You're also going to have those pads up on top of your thighs. You're going to flex the knees as they approach the buttocks and then return to the starting position. Leg presses can be substituted for squats. They use a lot of the same muscles. It's also a little safer and more convenient than squats because they don't involve handling weight. So they'll place less stress on the lower back since you're going to be sitting down. So you're going to be using the same motion, pushing with your heels, driving that weight away from your body. Leg extensions work the quads. You're going to sit on the knee extension bench, place the shins on the knee extension pads, and extend the knees until they are straight before you're returning to the starting position. Sitting in the leg press machine, you're going to fully extend your legs, which is going to be the starting position. You're going to press down with the toes and lift the heels and return to the starting position. Make sure you're pointing your feet straight ahead. You can also do this inward or outward and work different portions of your calf muscles. Saturday we'll focus on shoulders, which are used in a lot of the shooting. We're going to do the shoulder press, Arnold press, dumbbell lat raises, dumbbell front raises, and dumbbell shrugs. Dumbbell shoulder press, also known as the overhead press or the military press, consists of pushing the weight over the head until your arms are extended and then returning to the starting position. Starting position, the weight's going to be down either at your chest or making sure that your arms are parallel with the ground. This can also be done seated, as shown here. Arnold press is going to be similar to the seated or standing overhead military press, only instead of stopping the weight right at your shoulders, you're going to rotate your arms in, touching those weights in front of you. From a standing position, the lateral raises, you're going to have a dumbbell in each hand and you're going to lift your arms straight out to your sides, both sides until they reach shoulder level, and then return to the starting position. For front raises, be similar to the lateral raises, only you're going to be raising that weight straight out in front of you, keeping your arms straight. You can bend your arms slightly if any pain occurs in the elbow. Try and keep your arms as straight as you can, trying to focus that work on the shoulders. Shrugs work on the traps. So you're going to hold those dumbbells and you're going to bring your shoulders up towards your ears, holding the contraction, and then bringing it back down to the starting position. Sunday's going to be another active rest day, so get out there to the park or gym, play some basketball, work on your basketball skills. Static stretching is very important for after your workouts. You're going to hold these stretches for 10 to 30 seconds. It's going to be slow. The key to the technique is just to stretch those muscles and joints to the point where you feel the pull, but you don't want to be at the point of pain. Overstretching is definitely not good. That can lead to injury. So the static stretch is just going to decrease the muscle strength and power for 2 hours or more. It's going to try to avoid static stretching before competition or practice, so this is most effective when done after you've already gone through your workout.